Folks, Bob Mannery here, and you're listening to Agree to Disagree, the flagship, only on A2D Radio. Uncle Sweeps, Nick Delgazzo, the legendary Brian Wilson, and the fucking man himself, Tom Arnone. These three guys from Jersey bringing you real talk with no agenda. You don't like them? Tough shit. It's their show, and they're going to say whatever the hell they goddamn want.
You know how we like to do it. Let the live people come on in. And we like to throw back the little remix.
Folks, Bob Mannery here, and you're listening to
Remix!
The flagship, only on A2D Radio. Uncle Sweeps, Nick Delgazzo, the legendary Brian Wilson, and the fucking man himself, Tom Arnone. These three guys from Jersey bringing you real talk with no agenda. You don't like them? Tough shit. It's their show, and they're going to say whatever the hell they goddamn want.
What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Agree to Disagree, only on A2D Radio. Every Sunday, we're brought to you by our doc, Make 'em Yours, Dr. Paul Vidal, Specialized Physical Therapy, LLC, Burlington, Cherry Hill, Princeton locations. Find them on the web, specializedphysicaltherapy.com. Tom Arnone, Brian Wilson, Greg Moakovic. Uncle Sweep's not with us this Sunday. But listen, we're switching it up a little bit, right? We're going a little pregame. Usually we're on after the game, but listen, a little off weekend for some peeps, and here we are bringing a little pregame. But listen, big time post-game junkie. So there will be an A2D show post-game following what hopes to be an Eagles win. But throughout the show, we'll do Crumb of the Week later on in the show, like we always do. We'll give our picks against the spread, NFL Week 10. So we'll give you our picks, see if we can make you a little walking around money. Give you a little walking around money. We'll do 3 standout stars. Doesn't matter from what side of the football. Eagles, Giants today. Main topic at hand, though, Eagles, Giants pregame. We're going to dissect it. We're going to break it down. We're going to figure out how we get a stranglehold, a real stranglehold on this division. And that starts today at 1 o'clock. Our poll question brought to you by Ambuck Services, AMBUCK Services.com. All you got to tell Michael Ambrose, A2D sent you 20% off. That's all you got to tell the guy. Hey, A2D sent me. Hey, 20% off. And just they walk in, free stop. Free stop. Boom. Just like that. Right in the neck. Right in the neck.
Karate chop to the neck.
Listen, a lot of bad weather. No matter where you're at. You're down south. It's a little hurricane talk. Hurricane season. Things are happening. We had some bad weather up here. Get your gutters taken care of. Michael Ambrose, Ambuck Services, 20% off. Telling the boys from A2D Radio saying it. Our poll: the Eagles will beat the Giants. Easy one. Agree or disagree? Maybe not the game, the poll. The Eagles will beat the Giants. Agree or disagree? Let us know. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. That's where we're live. Everywhere you get your podcast, and I mean everywhere you get your podcast, we're there as well. Like, follow, subscribe, download. We're here talking to you. What's up, Dom?
Dominic, thanks for tuning in, man.
8 a.m. in California. He's fired up, ready to go. Let's go.
Have a coffee. Have a coffee, Dom.
West Coast. The only reason I couldn't live on the West Coast. Not a morning person, well documented earlier this morning here, but not a morning person, and I'd be too fired up. You know what I mean? That's where things would break because we're talking about an early kickoff for 1 o'clockers. Early kickoff. And
I do like how you get the game over, then it's 1 o'clock, and you're like, oh, I can start the day now. Except if it's a loss, you're like, fuck, it's only 1 o'clock. Eagles already fucking lost.
I got the whole day in front of me now.
Jesus Christ.
It is nice.
Now I got to go to some fucking pumpkin patch or some bullshit. Make some fucking cider or something.
Rolling out of bed, turning on the games. It is a little nice.
So our poll: the Eagles will beat the Giants. Agree or disagree? Let us know. Comment in. What do you think today, fam? Listen, there's nothing better than the Sunday feelings, right? Like, I can have feelings all throughout the week, right? And I think we all can agree on this. And then feelings can change throughout the week, like all of us, right? I mean, I think we all agree on that. The people listening, I know us on the show do. So this is the first time on a Sunday we get to deliver your little pregame and tell you how we really feel. We want to know how you feel because throughout the week I've been 34-17. And I'm not saying it's like a blowout 34-17. I just think this offense gets going. I think it's go time. Everybody back. Every horse is in the stable. It's giddy up and go. You can hate Alshon all you freaking want. I don't care if you play 15 freaking snaps. 15 snaps is going to give you more production than J. Joe has all year. All year. Just because you have to actually respect
all career.
All
career.
That's what you meant. Sorry. I digress on just this year, his entire career. Now, I'm not saying the guy's going to come in and make big plays for you. I'm more excited about, hey, I get my bookend right tackle back. Okay, we win a lot of football games with Lane Johnson in the lineup. All right, I get him back, and I get my running back back. They're two big, huge things that this football team needed. And then I get another playmaker on the outside. Now, I'm not looking at him as much today as I'm looking at him moving forward, right? But now you got catch radius guys all over the football field, guys your quarterback trusts. Listen, if there's a week, if Carson Wentz is going to get it going this season, it starts today. Okay, I'm going to tell everybody right now. I love Carson. I'm a Carson believer. I'll defend him. I'll write a novel to you defending him. Okay, but this has to be the week he gets going, and there's a lot of pressure on him today, through my eyes, to have a clean game. I don't care if they win 17-7. You just can't turn the football over today. Right? You got to clear the stigma out of turning the football over, because everything in sports is contagious and everything in sports trends, right? So you have to figure out a way to end that contagiousness, right? And end that trend today. And it can all start. Like, I don't care. You want to fumble the football? Listen, that happens in the NFL. No interceptions is what I'm talking about. 0 interceptions from our quarterback today. I actually think he goes off, but we'll talk about that later on throughout the show. I guess I got Bengali fired up. He said he needed to get fired up. I found it. I found it early for him. I tried to find it. To the poll question, listen.
Look good, feel good, play good, Ben. Let's go.
I agree. Listen, let's just be clear. If this defense gives up more than 17, 20 points, they should be left in the Meadowlands. Okay, left in the Meadowlands if you give up more than 20 against this offense. I don't care. I think that they average 18 points a game. Daniel Jones isn't good enough. All right, and if this front four and front seven, I can't even say 7. If this front four with substitutions,
maybe with the subs,
we'll talk front 7 with the other rotating linemen in. If they come and get it done today and get pressure on him, there's no shot they're scoring more than 20. Now, it's the NFL, right? But this guy's we talk about Carson Wentz taking a step back. I mean, Daniel Jones, the Giants fans, was supposed to take a big step forward this year. Hasn't done it at all. I know losing your running back hurts you. Okay, I get all that, but he hasn't been good enough. And for our defense,
he's been downright shit, is what he's been.
Downright shit. For our defense that we all praised coming in this year, that we thought was really upgraded. For our defense to give up more than 20 today, that's a disgrace. So they got to come get it done. They got to get off the football field, right? And it's got to be the week where our offense decides, hey, we're going to click for 4 quarters. We've seen glimpses. We've seen little things with this offense. We have not seen 4 quarters of football, right? So let's get out to a hot start today. Put our throat on the rest of this division today, and you can really almost hammer in one of your first nails in the coffin of running away with a bad NFC East. And
you can pretty much eliminate the Giants if you win today. Is what you can do.
Right.
Giants will be pretty much done.
Yeah, but you're starting to nail. That's all I'm saying. You're not nailing the full coffin in. You know what I mean? You got a lot more nails to go. But I'm saying that first nail goes in today.
Listen, we've been talking about it all year. The NFC East isn't good. We have to win NFC East games. It's just that's just bottom line. Got to win NFC East games. Have to.
Green Goblin, real quick. They're going to line up Jeffrey Fulgham, Rieger, and got it. I love that. I love it. You kidding me? I couldn't ask for
Jalen, we need a pick from you today, Jalen. Let's go. Appreciate you tuning in before the game.
Good one, Greg. I think we were just talking about it, Green Goblin, right before we went on. But I was saying, I think Carson has a big day, but fantasy wise, I don't know who to think, because I think any 4 of them guys could have a big day. Rager, Fulgham, Alshon, or Goddard. Any one of them could have a big day today to me. Any one of them. And I expect one of them to have a big day.
Michael DeAndre, only way for Wentz to control his turnovers is to give him less opportunities to do that, and that's coaching. True, but there's also getting guys back. There's also getting guys you trust back. And that's not just Alshon, that's Miles, that's Lane, etc. I mean, getting guys back should help him take care of the football easier. It should make him not press as much to feel like he's had to make a big play. But that's internally, man. That's your internal clock. We can talk about coaching, etc. It's a passing league, right? It's a passing league. We don't have to like it, but it's a passing league first. It just is. So I'm not saying you don't run the football, but it's more of a passing league. And teams with franchise quarterbacks, guess what they do? They throw the football, and they got to run it well too. But today starts with a healthy offensive line that when you do run the football, it's got to be productive. That's it. You don't got to run the ball 100 times a game. But when you do run it, it's got to be productive because the play action that was so successful in 2017 that hasn't been there since, right? What's the reason for that? Well, our running game hasn't been as consistent. But when it is, Greg, right? When it is going well, like it was last year, later on in the year, when our running game was going well, guess what started working well? The play action.
The play action. Because there's a threat.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole point of the play action is to get the linebackers to bite on the threat of the run. And if there is no threat of run, then there's no point in the linebackers biting.
Oh, absolutely. There's no listen. You can put it in somebody's belly all day. If nobody, even if they think you're going to run it, but they don't respect it because they beat you up all day up front, then the linebackers aren't going to bite. The corners aren't going to bite on it. So at the end of the day, it's not about you can run the ball 25 times a game, right, and throw the ball 45, right? You can literally have that kind of ratio. But if then 25 runs, you're averaging 4.5 yards a carry. Guess what? I don't care then. Just like I don't care if you. But listen. Everybody throws the football. That's all my point is. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have balance and you shouldn't run the football. I'm saying you throw the football to win in this league. You run the football to take somebody's heart from them, to rip somebody's heart out from them. That's the difference. All right. I'm looking to throw the ball early today. I got every weapon here. So for me, as a Carson Wentz fan, for you, for everybody out there listening, that's big Carson guys. Excuses go away today. I'm sorry. And people aren't going to like that. I gotta be equal opportunity here. Excuse me.
Why are you sorry?
Well, because I love the guy, and it's hard for me to say it. But I gotta be real with the people.
You're dadding right now. We get it. Where you're dadding.
Steve says
you gotta go. Listen, I expect Carson to have a big day today, and I do agree with you. I feel like that we should throw on them early and then just punish them with the run late, because I feel like this is the team that quits. To me, this Giants team is a team that quits when they get punched in the mouth. They got like 4 or 5 guys that to me are guys that just quit. Evan Ingram, number 1, he's a quitter, 1,000%. But if he gets going, he can hurt you. I think he's like one of the biggest keys to this game. We stop Evan Ingram. He had a huge drop against us a couple weeks ago. Thank God. Thanks, Evan. But we stop him, punch him in the mouth. Somebody hits him hard early. He's a quitter. I like Wayne Gallman on their team, but besides that, Slayton's a quitter. Ingram's a quitter, and Daniel Jones looks like he doesn't want to be out there sometimes. So get to him early, disrupt this game. We should win this game easy. That being said, we never beat the Giants easy, but we should win this game easy.
And you're looking at probably no Tate and no Freeman, definitely.
Yeah, I know.
Tate's still questionable, so there's always a chance, but even he's banged up as well. So you're right, Wells. There's only a couple guys you got to quote unquote worry about. And if you hammer them early, you're right. They're gonna bow down.
And let me tell you something. Golden Tate's a tough guy. So to me, he probably will play. But you guys are right. I mean, I think anybody with 2 wins, and even us, if we were in their position, you get up early on them, he should be able to take the heart right from them and take the fight to him. What I want to see from Jim Schwartz today is take the fight to Daniel Jones. And what I mean by that is, hey, let's bring some guys. Let's put some pressure on him. Let's make him have to stand in the pocket and beat us. All right? And the only way I do that is by making him have to make fast decisions, quick reads. Make him make quick reads. Because if he can make quick reads, right, and have to make quick reads, then guess what? Maybe we get some more turnovers. Something we're lacking. We're -7 in the turnover differential, this season. That's not good enough. And everybody that knows football well enough knows I can just look at turnover differentials and sort of know where a team's at, right? Well, 3-4-1. So, -7 turnover differential and still 3-4-1. You can look at it like that too, guys, where the 3-4-1 actually, isn't as bad as your turnover differential is. So if we can get back to, I don't want to say even, because that's hard to do, but if we can get back to ending the season maybe -2, then that's a good change. I would love to get back to even on that. And it really starts, obviously, with this offense not turning the football over. But let's be real. This defense has to take the football away more than they have this year. They're starting to do a better job with it, but nowhere near where we thought they would be early on here or through 8. You know what I mean? Bobby says, let's get 2 pick sixes today. I mean, that would be delicious, Bob. I mean, then we're talking. I'm going to have to up my score into the 40s with 2 pick sixes because then everything's clicking.
2 pick sixes today. 2 pick sixes today. We better win by 40. I'll tell you that. Fucking A.
Russ Williams says, huge Carson guy here too, but he needs to show us being better today and not telling us he needs to be better. No, you're right. You can only tell us so many times before you got to go out and take care of business on the football field. So, I'm right with you, but, we're going to get into our standout stars in a minute. But, before these guys answer the poll, I mean, I agree. I was 34-17. I'm right around there again. I think they win this football game. I think they should win this football game easily. There's nothing easy in the NFL, and there's sure as hell nothing easy with the Eagles. But, I mean, if anybody's due for 4 quarters of good football, it should be the Philadelphia Eagles. So what do you guys say to the poll? Family out there, what do you guys say?
I agree. I think it's going to be a little tighter than you do just because I feel like in New York, it's always tight. I think we'll pull away late. 31-21 for me. 31-21 Birds.
It's not a schedule. It's a painting.
It looked like a schedule. Looks schedule.
Painting talk. No, I absolutely agree as well. We kind of talked about it on Wednesday. I don't know of a reason why they kind of blow them out or win comfortably as we used on Wednesday, but that's what kind of makes me feel like that they do. I'm going to go 30. What did I go? 36-22? 36-22.
36-22, huh?
Yep.
Very common NFL score.
I got 6-2 in the block pool, so I'm going for. I'm going to go keep it.
You're such a fucking crumb. I love it though. I love it.
Always an agenda.
6-2 on the block pool. I'm like 36-22. That's kind of odd. Got a couple. I mean, we're probably going to go for 2 a bunch, so you're not far off. Considering we don't kick extra points or punt the football ever. I'd like to see Doug coming out of the bye. Fucking coach a good game today is another thing I'd like to see because to me Doug has been out coaching almost every game this year. He's coached like shit a lot. Bad decisions, bad times to go for it, bad times to just fucking we're chasing points constantly. We're going for 2 constantly. Fucking play football the right way, Doug. It's not fucking Madden. Christ. Drive me crazy. I'd like to see him coach a good game today.
Listen, he's another one due for 4 quarters of good coaching. Yep. Talk about 4 quarters of good football. I mean, he's another one that, he's overdue on some good coaching. Or he's a full game of it, and I'm a big Doug guy too, but there's been a lot of questionable stuff this year that you're like, hey, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? So he's got to clean it up. Now, I know he wants to be known as the aggressive guy and all them things, but I think exit O-wise gets easier when you get talent back, right? I mean, like, for anybody. You look at Belichick, you look around the league, right? You're banged up or guys are out, or guys for New England's sake didn't come back to play this year, right? But, then of course your coaching isn't going to look as good. So I think getting guys back can help him out as well, but it also takes the excuses away too, right? So it's twofold. The things we say about Carson, okay, getting your offensive lineman back, getting skill position players back, it's going to make you more comfortable. Great. But then it's got to make you more comfortable, right? Because then we can't make excuses. Same thing with Doug, guys. Same thing with Doug. To your point, Wells, he's got to clean it up. He's got to have 4 quarters of good football himself. And hopefully with getting everybody back, that makes his life a little easier.
And I was just about to say that, now that he's got all his toys back, he should be able to start using them a little better in theory, right? Or at least we hope so. You don't have to game plan with, Fulgham, Ward, and Whiteside as your top 3 options now. You know what I mean? You got other guys to take over those spots.
No, you do. Gongos. Love the enthusiasm. On paper, this should be a dub, but with my faith in Carson is shattered. I'll say 24-20 Eagles, but don't feel comfortable about that. All right. So Gongos out there saying, guys, peeps, fam, what do you say to Gongos? I mean, he's saying shattered.
I mean, he's right. He's right with how we've played all year. He's correct.
He's not wrong, but see, Gongos, I feel you that your faith could be
waiting. Waving, yeah.
Wavering in your
Could be fleeting. Could be fleeting.
Could
Use
be
a big word on a Sunday.
I like the big word. It could be wavering in your faith. I understand the waver. But it's the shattered. The shattered just means you're out, brother.
Shattered to me means you're done. Yeah, that means you're never coming back. I don't know. It's hard to put a shattered back together. You know, how do you refix a shatter? You know, usually you just got buy new. I don't know.
Yeah, how are we helping you? How does Carson?
Yeah, we got some Gorilla Glue. We got some Gorilla Glue. Can we get this back together?
Right, like is Carson bringing the Gorilla Glue out for you?
He might.
Or the Flex Seal.
To put everything back together for you.
Oh, Flex Seal. There's no way that shit works.
I don't think so.
I've almost bought it like 6 times at 4 a.m.
None of that stuff works. Okay.
No chance that works. Look at me fill the bottom of this boat. Look at this. We're out in the lake. No water's in here. No fucking way.
Everybody in the world's drowning there.
They're on like a puddle. It just looks like a lake with the way that they film it.
The other ones when the Gorilla Glue in the garage. Like the kid runs into everything in the garage and he puts everything back with Gorilla Glue. First off, who the F is that kid? Because no kid's got the patience for that. All right. And there's no way Gorilla Glue is putting back everything. Like everything was put back like it was brand new. I'm like, oh, they went out and bought brand new stuff. Like, come on. No. KX says, on a different note, this game will be a good reflection of how the Eagles will play the rest of the way. They had plenty of time to notice and fix their mistakes. If we see the same problems, buckle up. Couldn't agree more. Then we just know. Then we can sit back, we come on the post-game show, and we say, listen, it is what it is.
That being said, I don't care how we get a win today. I just want to win.
True.
To be honest with you. I'll be happy with a win on the road in division. I don't care. Now, I know we all want to look good today, but I'm just happy with a win today. Give me a win, and I'll worry about down the line about looking better. Just give me a win. Don't make the rest of my day miserable. Please, get me a win.
That's always the case, Wells, right? You know, you get the locker room.
Yeah, I don't care how it is. I don't care what happens. We can win 6-3. Just give me a win.
Any way possible. Well, we do as a fan base would like.
I won't be happy if we win 6-3, but the rest of my day won't be ruined. And weak.
So Lone Revolver says Carson will be fine. His struggles this year are rare. The interceptions are rare. I'll say that.
Interceptions are rare for sure.
Yeah.
So, that's something he's got to clean up. Gon goes, I'm really hoping I'm wrong. I hope he's better than what I think of him now. So, yeah, listen, it's okay. I mean, listen, that's part of sports. Your eyes are telling you he hasn't played good enough, and everybody can sit here and say that. I just think you need more than 8 games for him to shatter you. You know what I mean? That's not how you. It's not how you start. It's how you finish stuff. Right, so here's your response to your first eight weeks. Here it is. Time's yours. You got 8 weeks to figure it out. 8 weeks to clean it up. 8 weeks to get better. Okay, you're probably going to be a playoff team. So if you want to be a playoff team, here you go.
Well, you need to win this game if you want to be a playoff team.
Yeah, I mean, you want to talk about shattered. I mean,
yeah.
Shattered would come losing, right, Greg?
Right.
I mean, you lose where you're acting out. I mean, I want to ask people where you're at. I mean, they somehow, I don't want to talk this into existence, but if they lose this football game today, where are you guys at now? Now are you talking like, I don't even care about winning the division? I just want to know people's thoughts. I'm not saying that's my opinion. I'm just saying if they lose today, are you just the believer like, screw it, I'm done? Just give me a pick. So I want to know from the people and you guys. So if they lose today, okay, are you guys like, I'm never a screw it guy, so I want your guys' opinion. Are you guys like, screw it, just give me the pick, I'm done with this crap?
No,
I just want to
absolutely not. To me, okay, I'll give you this real quick, and I know that I know we got nerds that are watching that aren't gonna fucking like this, but to me, the guys that are like, oh, just give me a better pick are fucking nerds, and I don't like to talk to nerds. Okay, it's very simple. You try to get to the playoffs in the NFL, and I don't care how you get there. We could be fucking 6-9-1. I'll be happy if we make the playoffs. I don't care, and I'm not worried about a fucking pick next year. We'll probably fuck it up anyway.
Well, if we lose today, do we still have a chance to win the division?
Well, yes, absolutely. Greg, have you seen the division?
No, I didn't know if that put us out because of the division record.
Put us out? We're still in first if we lose today, probably.
Gotcha.
Greg's a nerd. I forgot. I didn't mention that.
No. I am a nerd in that scenario.
About to talk about picks. I know you were.
Absolutely. I'm in screw it mode, right? But if you still have a chance to win the division, you still try and win the division.
We're gonna have a chance to win the division the rest of the year because the fucking division stinks.
True.
Bro, but that's why I wanted people's thoughts, because if they did lose, then you're not everything we talked about for the last 25 minutes here and all week long here on A2D was, at least what I thought, was a full 4 quarters of football this Sunday, and not just a win, but a pretty win, right? And I don't care how they win games, but just a pretty win. So if they end up losing this football game, I want to know where people's thoughts are. Like, yeah, you can still win the division, yeah, sure. Do you even care anymore? Like, I'm always going to care. It's just how I operate. I don't want draft picks. I mean, I want draft picks, but you guys know what I mean. Like, I don't care. Like, I should be a good enough organization to hit my picks anywhere. Okay, I'm always a big believer in that one. So no, I'm not in like tank mode if they lose, but I'm really discouraged. And now you're starting to, like, little pieces are shattering. So I'm like almost at Gongos. You know what I mean? I'm almost at Gongos where, like, there's a little piece broke off of me. I'm still here. I'm limping. You know what I mean? I'm limping around, but I'm still here. I'm holding on tight. I could have made a really bad joke right there, and I'm glad I didn't. I'll tell you guys.
Good work. We're happy for you. You're progressing. That's good. That's a good thing.
It could have been about a governor of New York, but I just left it out. I just left.
Cuomo.
I had something good there. We're gonna keep it moving. Here. Dominic says,
I've been fine with it.
Oh, I know. Both of you would have been fine with it. Now we're all coughing. Dominic says. Dominic it was like this to us. Like, what did you do? You guys doing? You guys want to joke around? Dominic says, we win the next 3 games and put a stranglehold on the division. I mean, you win this one, Dom.
I was going to say, we almost put a stranglehold if we win today, but and New York has, I will say, I know we got some nerd Giant fans around, lurking around fucking Spellman. New York has actually been playing decently well. They have been playing decently well, I will say. I mean, they should have beat Tampa. They should have beat us. They beat Washington. They haven't been playing bad ball, so I wouldn't be shocked if it was a good game today and it was a close game today. That being said, on paper, we are vastly superior than this Giants team. To me, if you go down the list, we're almost ahead in every phase. So we better win this game. We better win this game.
Listen, 100%. Like, on paper, like I was telling people, like, we were talking about this last night too. Like, on paper, what we think,
especially without them having Saquon, on paper, we almost check every category.
No, we do, but on paper too. This is the mind-boggling thing. On paper too, this football team should be so much better. Like, now on paper, like, now the team that's all back healthy together, blah 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 blah. This team should be really good over the next 8 games. This is why a lot of us out here are saying, well, they can win 5 of their next 8. They can go 5-3.
I think they will go 5-3.
And that
I like that number, 5-3.
And that makes you 7 out of your last 10 going in the over going back 2 games too. So you're 7 out of your last 10. Listen, playing good football. You go 7 out of your last 10.
I would love that, Tommy. And that would put us at what? 8-7-1?
7-1.
8-7-1. Let's go.
It doesn't look good on paper at the end, but if you look at where you started,
considering where we are right now, 8-7-1 sounds great to me. I'll take 8-7-1. Fucking sign me up.
You know what happened?
It definitely wins the division. I'll tell you that.
Well, you know what? You know another thing. You go 8-7-1. You're winners. You're winning 5 out of your last 8, and you're gonna have to beat some pretty good teams to do that, right? You would think that.
And you got a home playoff game.
Listen, people are going to start walking, and you know where they're walking to. People are going to start getting be optimism back in this city. A little optimism.
That's all we're asking for, okay? We're about to be in lockdown. Just give us a little optimism. Jesus Christ, people.
That's why I can't.
If they lose this and then we go right into a lockdown, I might go into like a pit of despair over here. I can't deal.
Bad things happen in Philadelphia.
Bad things happen in Philadelphia. They definitely do. Get the shirt.
2.0. Not just bad things happen in Philadelphia 2.0. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Double it. Double down on that.
Here's the shirts, fam. There might be a 2.0 coming out after by 4:30 today. But as of right now, you can get all this gear on PhillyDrinkers.com. There you get all your A2D gear. So,
Yo, what up, Pete?
Crap. What up, Pete?
Pete, what up, brother?
So we're asking, we're polling a little bit. Are you guys? Is anybody nervous about today? Anybody scared about today? Anybody have a bad vibe about today? And then we want to know the people that got the good vibe. Who's got the good vibe? Who woke up today saying, you know what? This football team's taking the turn right here over our next 8 games. This is where we take our turn and we start playing consistent football and really good football. Who believes that? And who believes, you know, I'm not believing nothing? And who's on that side?
I feel good about today. I do. I feel good about today, but I will say that I do think the Giants are going to score some points. I know you don't think so, just because of how these games always go. I feel like that we're going to score points today, which means that the Giants are probably going to score fucking points because
Not in the water.
it just happens, you know? But I still think that we're going to win the game, and I think that we're going to put up over 30. So I'm feeling good about the offense today, and I'm feeling good moving forward. And I know we got some tough games coming up, and I just hope that we can get ourselves in the right momentum form with a good win today. Good division win today.
So you lean more on the side of you.
I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic right now, okay?
I know you, but I wanted you to, I just want to confirm with the peeps. Greg, what side are you leaning on? You leaning more over like, I
think we should handle today. I feel really good and confident about today.
That's not good.
Nope.
It's probably not good for everybody. It's probably not good for.
Well, guys, it's been a great show
for the Eagles and the fan base. Sorry, everybody in advance. But no, I feel really good about today because there's nothing you can write on the other side from them that really should scare us. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
No. True.
Agreed.
True, and that's what scares you because we've been known, and more so even recently, to play down the competition, right? And I think what they got to show me and show the people out there is that they're going to change that stigma that they've played with here. Now they've won these games where they played down. Are they playing down the competition this year, or are they just not good enough, right? And we're going to find out today because this is no excuse Sunday, right? This is no excuse Sunday, and I can't believe I'm yelling and screaming about this because then I'm going to have to come on at 4:30 and probably make excuses now.
That's great.
This is no excuse Sunday. I mean, like I said, we started the show. Every horse is in the stable, right? So I got no excuse for anybody. You guys got to go out there and play against a team that you're better than and just go get a win. Like, it doesn't have to be the cleanest thing. I want cleanliness today. I want a feel-good game today, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that. Just go get us another win because that's what that puts you. Winners of 3 in a row. And I don't give a rat's ass who you played around the National freaking Football League. If you're winners of 3 in a row, you're playing better football. Period. You get judged off of wins and losses in this league, right? People get fired off of wins and losses in this league, okay? Wins are wins. And the way our football team has showed over the past, that when they pile some together, they start playing their best football. Maybe we can be on to something, no matter how we get it.
Goat Stature says he's still worried about the offensive line. I feel like they should play better this week now with Lane back. I'm not too worried about the
back.
Is like playing yet?
Yeah, I think so.
That's good. I'm not too worried about the offensive line moving forward if healthy, I'll say. If they're not healthy, then obviously I'm a little worried. They've been not healthy, and Carson's been getting beat up all fucking year. So let's get it going. Hopefully they're healthy. Hopefully they can stay healthy.
KX says J. Jaw's a healthy scratch, not a surprise.
Oh, shocker. His mom's probably holding a fucking umbrella up for him. It's sunny out.
He says everyone else is healthy and active. So not a surprise, and guess what that tells you? Who they feel good about coming in the Sunday's game today? Not that they feel good about Alshon. People didn't want to hear it. People don't want to hear from him.
I don't understand. I don't mean to cut you off, Tom.
No, cut off.
I will cut off. Then I'll cut off.
He's 30. We're 31.
I don't understand what happened. Why do people hate Alshon so much? I don't get it. I know, like, the news leaked last year that, like, he's a bad teammate, but we never heard anything from any of the teammates. I don't care about outside talk. I don't care about Jamel Hill or whoever the fuck that was that said that he's a problem. He might be a problem. I don't fucking care. I don't care. All right? I haven't heard any teammates say it, and that's who I care about the opinions of. Coaches and teammates haven't said anything about that. And Alshon, when healthy, has been productive, minus the drop in the playoffs against New Orleans. Besides that, he's been very productive. And he had a huge touchdown in the fucking Super Bowl. So I don't know why people are down on Alshon. I'm ready for Alshon to be back, and hopefully that builds a little more chemistry with him and Carson that they had in the past and gets Carson out of this little funk that he's been in throwing interceptions.
Listen, Wills, you couldn't have said it better. And I don't know why people dislike a guy who played with a torn rotator cuff the entire 2017 season and just made big play after big play. I don't know if anybody's ever torn anything, like even a fingernail. Like for the people out there, they're like, hey, you ever tear a fingernail, babe? Fingernail tears hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like they
These are the guys that have upset stomachs and are in bed for 2 days. All right, grow up. You gonna judge this guy? He's got torn rotator cuff. Guy's calling his wife, "Oh, honey, I think I had some bad clams. I might have to be out of work for 2 days." Fucking grow up.
Sayamalu is not playing today. He was activated from the IR, so he's able to start practicing. But they didn't
it's a
fully
3-week
activate
window,
him yet. Yep.
3 weeks.
And my only issue with Alshon for at least this week is just it's almost been over a year of him playing, so I just don't expect a lot out of him this week. You know what I mean? I expect a couple snaps. I don't expect a whole lot, but it's just because he hasn't played football in a long time.
I'll give you that one. That one I'll give you.
So I don't expect to have a big impact. So I just don't expect a big impact. No, I agree. Absolutely. I just don't expect a big impact.
I mean, he hasn't played in a meaningful game in over a year. You're correct.
Yep.
So maybe what can you possibly hope for him out of him? Maybe 30% of the snaps, 35, right? But he could still have a big catch in that 35. So that's
sure.
I'd love to see 2 big catches out of him today. Maybe a TD, be huge.
And what Kay's saying, let's not forget, Alshon had 137 and 2 touchdowns in his last full game versus the Dolphins last year. So it's not. Listen, this isn't like you're getting like a rookie that you drafted finally back playing. This is like you're getting a vet, man. Like I don't care what anybody says. All the guy did his whole career is catch passes. It's all he does, catch balls. So like he's got a big catch radius. He goes up and gets stuff. He's strong. He's physical. He knows how to get open. I'm not saying he's coming and catching 10 balls today, but could he have 2 or 3 catches today? He could. I'm not going to say he has.
Could he have 5? He could.
Good. Could he have 5 and a touch? He could. He very well could. Every time he's been on the football field since the injury started after 2017, he's caught touchdown passes. Every time. Like every time. I said it week after week after week. Whenever he comes back, I know everybody's going to get all upset. I'm not putting my nose up to talent with this offense. I've watched his offense be inconsistent and struggle all freaking year. And now I'm going to say, I don't want Alshon back. No, please.
He's our highest paid receiver, isn't he?
Yes, we went out the gate.
Obviously, we want our highest paid receiver on the fucking football field, guys. I love these guys. Like, I don't even want him back. You don't want him back. Have you watched the other guys better playing? We got a fucking college quarterback and a guy whose mom holds an umbrella over his head in sunny fucking days on the football field. And we don't want Alshon back. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
That was actually a gloomy day. She said, you know what I've heard? This
is when you get sunburned, yeah. It's not when the sun's bright. It's when there's a little clouds in the sky. That's when you get the sunburn. She probably calls him J-Jaw too. J-Jaw, that's when you get sunburned. Fucking, I can't wait to cut a player more than I'm ready to cut that fucking turd. Just cut him loose. Get rid of him. Flush him down the toilet.
I'm right with you. And the thing is, every time he's been on the football field, he's played well. I'm not going to turn anything down with what I've watched this year. And any way I can put together an offense that can be more explosive and be more consistent, I'm all for it. So, and you're right. We went out to get Alshon back in the day for Carson. We paid him a lot of money for Carson. I mean, that was a guy we went out and addressed. The guy's not at the tail end of his career like he's 34, 35 years old. I mean, the guy's 30, 31 years old right now. It's not like his career's over. Now, injury concerns have been there. Absolutely. Can't run from that one. But if the guy can just be healthy, he can be productive in this league. Been productive in this league a long freaking time. So I'm not gonna put my nose up to him. I'm not gonna be upset about things that we don't know are true or not to be true. But we don't know. We don't know if he said that to Justina Anderson. We don't know
Justina Anderson. I said Jamel Hill.
It's all the same.
Same person.
Tomato.
Looking for clicks. But at the end of the day, like I don't even believe all that was said. I look at what Malcolm Jenkins ran to the Saints and starts calling an all-pro wide receiver slant guy, slant boy, or whatever he's calling him. Like, oh, I knew it was you. I knew it. Freaking crumb. I'm not saying Michael Thomas is a good guy. I'm just saying you're attacking. You go to the Saints, and then you start calling one of the best players on your offense, because people could argue Kamara's better, and that's fine. But like one of the best players on your offense.
One of the best players in the league.
Yeah, slant
really?
guy. What, dude? What? What are you talking about?
Top 5 wide receiver.
Maybe it was him. Maybe it was him. Hey, I see you, Malcolm. I see you, babe. But what's he saying? We have to use Alshon and make him look good in case we need. I'm not even looking to do that.
Trade him where though?
The trade him where? Who's going to take it on? But the bigger thing is
deadline's over. Deadline's over.
Say, we can't trade him this year. So I mean, no offense. Love the comment, but hate the comment.
Well, no, I mean, you like the comment like next year if you get away.
Yeah, in the offseason, maybe we can try to swindle him away to somewhere. But I mean, at this point, I'm just worried about winning games. So I don't care about next season.
And I just want the people that out there that don't like Alshon to answer this question for me, and then we're going to move on, okay? And we're going to get our standout stars. Who would you rather have on the football field? Umbrella talk, or Alshon? Because that's the options you have here.
We don't want him on the field, Tom. So I'm right with you. I couldn't hate a guy more. I really couldn't. And I don't even know. He could be a great guy. I don't know nothing about him. He could be a great guy. JJ, all that is. I fucking hate him. I despise him. I don't like him. I don't want to shake his hand. If I saw him, I'd walk right by him. His handshake. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Get him off the team. And every time I see DK Metcalf make a play, a tear comes down my eye. Okay? I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. We got a guy whose mom holds an umbrella over him when it's not raining, and the other guy that we didn't take is running around like fucking Terminator on the field. 30 yards behind the guy catching up to him like a fucking
You have the shirt in the back there?
It's unreal.
Yeah, I got it.
It's fucking unreal.
Oh, what I was going to say. Yeah, I had something to say, and then Greg brought up.
What if he hits you with a, yo, what up, Willie Vegas?
Then I'd probably give him a fist pound. It's unreal. It's unreal. I can't even look at the picture. It's so unreal.
Look at it.
The day that happened, they should have cut him that day. Oh, sorry. I heard that your mom was out on the practice field with an umbrella over your head. It wasn't raining, was it? Oh, no, it wasn't. Guess what? You're cut. See ya. See ya. There's the door. See ya.
It's like Fultz with the Christmas photo, right?
Yeah.
Like all around the tree with the pajamas on. Oh,
see ya.
See ya. See ya. I don't care. No, see ya.
See ya.
See ya. Second you sign that deal, you don't put on PJs anymore under the tree until you're dropping 28 a night. You understand?
Then you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. When you're Dame Lillard, you can do whatever you want. They're like, oh, he's a good rapper. No, he's not, but he dropped 28 a game. So everyone will tell him he's a good rapper. It's very simple.
You can literally have this
Very simple. It's very simple.
You could be naked under your tree. You drop 28 a night. You could be naked under your tree with little bows and little ornaments on you. The whole family.
Yeah.
Whole family.
Yeah. The whole family. Yeah.
Whole family.
And they'll say, oh, it's a classical photo. It's very artsy. He's such an artsy guy. He took a semester. He took a semester in the summer.
Abroad. He was abroad for a semester.
Arts and literature in the summer. Became such an artsy guy. Took a trip to France.
France is a lot of naked people. They do love taking the clothes off in France. So yeah, maybe that went far quick, huh?
That's how we go. Jay draw to France real quick. You never know. You never know what you're gonna get.
He looks so smug in that picture. Yeah, Russ. And I don't think he's like a bad kid by any stretch either. I think he's just a bad football player. It's like
I just hate his guts. Again, like I said, I know nothing about the guy. Could be a great guy. Hate him. Fucking hate him. I hate him.
Does being a healthy scratch fix him mentally the way it did Nelly for that 2017 run, 2018 run?
No.
Because Nelly was a healthy scratch, and we all thought he was done. And then he ended up coming back and having a productive season for the Super Bowl.
I'm never a fan of writing guys off too early because then it can come back and bite you in the ass. But I'm gonna say
this dude's done been written.
Like it's
almost etched in stone at this point for me. It's done because there's two guys younger than him that are getting player time over him. Right?
I'm just trying to grasp at straws here, trying to find something positive.
Fulgham's younger than him too, right? Or they're the same age.
It doesn't even matter.
Fulgham
Doesn't
and Rager,
matter.
who was definitely younger than him, both playing over him already. He's done. He's gone. See ya. It's over.
And even
You're done.
Whiteside's playing over him.
No, everybody's playing over him. And no, like Greg, I don't like the right guys off, but to me, with everything that's been not here on your outside, and you're really relying on him, and he still can't turn the corner. I don't know if he will. So, this is an indictment. This indictment just goes back to your gentleman. I mean, you had a conversation for a whole nother day, but I mean, it all goes back to him. He's the one picking the player. So, I don't like to blame the kid as much as I like to blame the people picking. Now, when we talk about Sidney compared to J. Joe, I never wrote Sidney off. I mean, you guys heard it here. I was never ready to write him off because he flat out could play in college. We saw it. We watched it, right? Like, we all watched him freaking play at a high level when nobody covers anybody in the Pac-12, right? You know what I mean? In another conference, nobody likes to cover nobody too much. And we saw him play at a high level and actually be physical and not be that, like, Pac-12 corner that you would think. He was physical. He could play man. He could press you. He could do everything. He was a ball hawk. I mean, Sidney Jones coming out of college would have been, without the injury, a top 15, 20 pick. Right? He drops the second round. We all thought it was a steal. But, again, we didn't let it play out. And I'm not saying, like, who'd rather have on your outside? Avonte Maddox or Sidney Jones? It's not even up for debate. You understand? Not up for fucking debate. Okay? Because Avonte Maddox, anybody thinks he can play outside, you're an idiot. Because he's built to play on the inside. Too small to play on the outside. So, who would you rather have? You know what I mean? So, my point is, he gives up on one guy too early.
Sidney Jones stinks, dude.
Wills, as your second corner outside,
I know you're like a half father to him, or like a stepdad to Sidney. Sidney stinks. All right, let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
He's worse than J-Jaw, Wills?
Well, we're talking about two different positions here, but he's not worse.
No, we're talking about guys.
He's not worse than J-Jaw.
We're talking about guys who cannot play, that are healthy and can't play. We're not talking about guys who are banged up. He just didn't play because he's banged up for so long. But he has played, and he has played pretty good, given the circumstances. So if he was your number two, he wouldn't play pretty good alongside Slay. I'm just making the point where Howie Roseman's a jackass because you're willing to keep riding this guy out here where you saw zero production, but you're not willing to hold on to another second round pick. So how many are we just going to give away? You say, oh, here's another miss. Here's another miss. Can't that's all. I get annoyed. I get annoyed by it.
Oh, I hear you.
I'm not saying
you should be annoyed by it.
We're not talking about Sidney Jones as an all-pro. We're just talking about that, he can play.
A guy that can get on the field. I got you.
Other guy can't play. I mean, at least Sidney last year made two big plays for us to help us get in the dance. I mean, say what we want about it. I mean, our best defensive player was saying, the kid can play. Kid's got a good response to him. I like his mental makeup. Hey, traded. Or cut.
Yeah, not even traded. Cut.
Cut. Like, not even dealt. Just bye. I'm gonna line out Mike fucking James or Craig James and freaking Avonte Maddox on my outside over a guy that could play at a high level in college and just hasn't been healthy to play. Now, maybe there's other things that we don't know, but I don't think there's anything we don't know.
Craig James
stinks.
The other Craig James was better.
What Lakers news? Ralphie, what happened?
Schroeder. I was going to bring that up later.
They got Schroeder?
They're the leader in the pack for Schroeder. Danny Green in the 28th pick for Schroeder.
D. Rhodes, I love him. Instant offense off the bench.
I was going to bring him up because Tommy, we were talking about it on Wednesday. I saw the news right as we went live.
Schroeder, so that tells me Rondo's not coming back.
Right.
That's what that tells me. They don't plan on bringing Rondo back. So, or Rondo doesn't feel like coming and playing anymore. One of the two. I mean, Rajon Rondo's done his job.
Yeah, I was gonna say he just won another title. He might just hang him up.
Another title. Now it's like, all that guy does is win. But I mean, if I was Rondo, I'd come back and ride that coattail one more time now.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's a good chance they go back. I would say.
Hey, let me hop right on.
Hey, LBJ still playing?
What up, Quentin? It has been a minute, brother.
What up, Q?
What up, Q?
Golden Tate is playing, by the way.
And we say, that's what I'm here for.
I never trashed Schroeder for 2 years. Seaburger. Good to see you chime in.
Yeah, I got the inactives up here.
About time. Yeah.
About time.
For you.
He was a different. I just don't like the haircut. The little fucking yellow spot in the head. That's all. This guy stinks. But he can play. Instant offense off the bench.
He can play. So, fam, now we want to know, give us 3 standout stars. And obviously, like every show, score prediction, offense, you can go Just give us your score prediction. Chance to win $100 free HUD merch. Okay, $100 free HUD merch. Just score prediction. That's it. We don't need tiebreakers. None of that stuff because nobody's hit anything. You know what I mean? Nobody's hit shit. No, we don't need tiebreakers.
Haven't had to give anything away yet. We're trying to.
And we're not
trying to.
upset every week either. We're not going to be like, oh, we're going to let them.
We're not going to keep adding 50. It's not like a skins match. All right, it's just here.
So give us a score. I got 34-17 still. Well, shoot yours.
31-21.
Greg, shoot your weird ass one out.
36-22.
Couple 2-point conversions, maybe a missed extra point.
Oh shoot, that's good. Q.
I'll take it. I'll take it, Q.
Yeah,
I'll take Nerlens as the backup.
Todd said, "Don't care about the score, just bring me the dub." I like always, Todd. Like always,
always, Todd.
So 3 standout stars. All right, and we can go one at a time. So we'll just go one. I'll shoot you one. I think everybody's going to agree with this one. This was my offensive player of the game. It's Carson Wentz. Standout talk time. You guys can have some of the same guys. It doesn't matter. We don't have a lot to choose from. Let's be real here. I mean, not a lot's shown us that they're going to be standouts throughout 8 games. So this is uphill sledding here. Russ says Jalen Miles, Greg's son, TJ Edwards.
Oh, Greg's kid.
Greg talk.
Going out for ice cream after the game.
Not if he doesn't have
if he has another double-digit tackle game.
Yep. If he doesn't have double-digit tackles. That's
double-digit tackles, then we go get ice cream.
Cole goes in the stocking, without double-digit.
Stocking of Cole.
Well, who's your guy? Name one. Give us a standout star.
Jalen Reagor. Jalen Reagor offensively and defensively, I'll say.
Whoa!
One at a time. One at a time.
Whoa. Sorry, I got ahead of myself there. I apologize.
I do like Reagor. I hope another week back plus the bye week, right? I mean, he was healthy before the bye. Now he gets the bye. Now we hopefully start to see what the joystick has to him. My guy's gonna be Miles Sanders. We talked about it early in the game, early in the show. The play action works so much better when you actually have something to honor and respect in the backfield, and Miles does bring that.
Brady looks delicious right now. I know that people won't like that. He just looks good. Buccaneers by 1 million today. All right?
Hey, they're in Willie Vegas' picks.
Especially after the plane trouble, too.
There was plane trouble?
Yeah, they didn't get into Carolina. They didn't get into Charlotte till like 11:30 last night because they were delayed like 8 hours with the plane.
Hurricane talk?
No, just like they just had plane issues.
God damn it! Now they're going to come out flat.
No, they're going to come out firing. They're coming out firing.
Listen, they're going.
The fact that Greg thinks it too, I don't even know.
No, it's
I've been hot. We've been hot. Let's go, Greg. Let's go, Greg.
Roll job today.
Teddy 2 gloves. Come on, it's Teddy 2 gloves.
Dean, we'll get to your comment in a minute, Dean.
2 gloves?
Sanders, Wentz, Fulgham is Green Goblin's player of the game. My other player of the game, I'm going to go to Mr. MVP. So you're going to need that. You're going to need to be a standout star today, Miles Sanders. I don't care how many touches. Going to need you to have a big one. It's good to have you back. We missed you. Obviously, this running game's missed you. So, we're not deep enough to be missing a guy like this. So excited to get Miles back. He's going to be my other standout star. So Carson and Miles so far are my 2. Go ahead, Wilson. If we double dip with names, it's fine. Like I said, there's not a lot.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Tori's going to tell you the king balls in the sky. But I mean, trends do tell you that he plays well again. But we'll see.
I don't know about Boston Scott for today. That just means that Miles is getting hurt, and I got him in fantasy. I can't have that. So I'm going to go defensive. Brandon Graham, a couple sacks today. Giants O-line is pretty bad.
All right, BG, love the BG. I mean, that's a great one. The real leader of this defense, even when Malcolm. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Greg.
No, I'm going to go. I agree with you on Carson. So I'm going to go to a weapon for Carson. I'm going to go Travis Fulgham as a standout star.
All right, I like Travis. You know what?
Been playing well.
I didn't go anybody on defense yet, so I'm going to go another big name. A guy who's played really well, just hasn't made that big play yet, and that's big play Slay.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Okay.
I think he gets his first interception as an Eagle today. So let's go, Darius. I'm not going to talk pick sixes or nothing like that. I just think he gets his first pick. And in the Madden simulation last night, I mean, it was a 7-3 game, and they were down driving, and big pick in the end zone. So hey, some things are coming to life. Here we go.
Right, 7-3. I'll pull my hair out.
No,
What, the little that I have left, it'll be gone.
This was earlier in the game. Don't worry. It was early. It was earlier. But a big pick. So Matt says apparently the pilot just couldn't land the fucking plane, so they just so he figured it out. He sobered up. Guy was drinking. I was sipping. Quentin says,
"Where's Denzel when you need him?"
Laying that shit right in the Atlantic. And they'll drive right to the Carolina. Quentin says Boston Scott, Giants killer, baby. Yeah, I mean, he has been.
He has been. He has been.
Anthony Adas, I will call it. Alshon will hurt his kid. Don't do this. Come on. Why would we do that? Why would we do that? Hold on, Jay. What? Jay. What's supposed to? What are we supposed to do then? What are we supposed to do?
Dallas win the division at 4-12.
What are we supposed to do?
Who's that quarterback? Garrett Gilbert? Would you stop it?
Oh, he's talking about them winning. Oh my God! Would you grow up? What are you excited about that? What are you all hyped about that? Garrett Gilbert? Gilbert Grape? That's
Use another emoji.
Typical Jay. He's still holding out hope down there.
Oh, JJ. 4-12. He's trying to win the division at 4-12.
Hey, Glass House.
That ain't happening.
If you win the division at 4-12, I'll tell you what I'll do for you. All right.
That means we don't win another game.
I will then as well do for Jay. I'll root for the Cowboys all next year if the Cowboys win the division at 4-12. That's what I'm willing to sacrifice. All right. If that happens, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, there's no chance that's happening. So don't worry.
Jay might need to have to go back to donate to read his comments after that one.
Yeah, we'll have to pay for the next comment. Might have to, you know what I mean? Might have to pay for the next one to come in. Alex says, love the fact that guys like Ward and Rigg are going to be covered by backup cornerback safeties instead of getting covered by 1 and 2. Should help Wentz. Alex, that is the best comment of the day so far because that's what nobody wants to think about. Just bringing Alshon back and putting him on the field makes people have the game plan for him. If we like them, they didn't love them, etc. Doesn't matter. They're the facts.
Yep.
They're the facts.
And not only just Alshon, but just getting more guys back just in period. You know what I mean? You put these guys, like he said, Jalen and Greg Ward and Whiteside, you put those guys up against guys that they should be going against instead of that, right? Not even just Alshon, but Dallas Goedert, Miles Sanders taking a linebacker or a safety out of the backfield. All those things come into play that they didn't have to respect from us before.
No, they haven't.
Absolutely.
They haven't. Who are you respecting? I mean, now Travis Fulgham gets some respect, obviously. But before that, who are you respecting? Nobody. Listen, I might just say, hey, you know what, to my number 1 and number 2 corner today? Hey, you guys have an off day here. Come down with me. You can get some guys some run out there. It's one of them days like Greg on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Tournament where, you're playing to nobody. You're like, let me get some other guys some runs. You know what I mean?
You're already up 1-0 on the day. You're like, this game doesn't really mean anything. Let's see if we can sneak by.
Don, you know what? We should have did that today. I don't know why we didn't do that today, but that's fine. I don't know why we didn't live stream the game today. We've been good with that 2-0 since we live stream games. I might be firing up at halftime. Going well. Things aren't going well. You guys know where to fight. Fire right up. Let's go.
Things aren't going well. We're starting it up.
Now, Don, we are going to have a post game show for sure, though. So I don't know if these two boys are going to be on, but I'll be on, and I'm hunting for guys, hunting for A2D kittens that join me. So we'll see. Kitten hunt.
Wills, did you give your third guy yet?
Did I not? If I didn't, I'll say
you went BG.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go Wentz because I've been saying. I said earlier, even before we went on, that I think between Goddard, Alshon, Reagor, and Fulgham, I think one of them is going to have a big game.
Sure.
I'm just not sure which one. I feel like it could be any of the four, but I think Wentz will have a very good game. So I'll go Wentz as my third.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go on the defensive side of the ball. I'm gonna go right down in front. I'm gonna go with Fletcher Cox. You know, I mean, I know we talk about him every week. I know Tommy loves hammering him, and it's justified, right? We need to hear him. You literally see Aaron Donald every play, and you see the impact that he has. And we need that today from Fletcher, especially because I think they're going to be fairly one-dimensional in trying to run the ball. So we need him to clog up that middle and get some pressure on Danny when he tries to step back and tries to throw the ball.
Oh, true.
Agreed.
What I will ask the people real quick is, we talked about it on the, before the Madden simulation last night. We were asking people what kind of game plan would they rather have. Would they rather run the football? Would they rather throw the football more today? I'll tell you this: the Giants are only giving up 3.7 yards on the ground, which is pretty good. Blake Martinez and Leonard Williams, do a hell of a job. I mean, I hate the Giants. I hate saying this, but Blake Martinez leads the National Football League in tackles, right? So I mean, really,
he was a free agent this year too.
Yep, free agent this year. Giants.
Figure that one out.
And then Leonard Williams is a monster. For some reason,
traded for a 5th-round pick.
Yeah, some reason the Jets just decided to let him walk out the room. Typical Jets, but Leonard Williams is a really good run stopper in this league.
Very good player. Yep.
So they do a really good job stuffing the run. So to me, you got to still run the football today. No question about it. Nobody's debating that. But me personally, I want to see you air that. I want to see you expose James fucking Bradbury, who I'm tired of hearing about. I love Jabril Peppers, but I want you to expose Bradbury and expose whoever's on the other side. That's the point. Whoever's on the other side, I don't know. So expose talk today. So I think I'm more looking like percentage-wise, 55-45. What do you guys say percentage-wise that you like to see today, run-pass ratio? Hey, Brad, what up, baby? Listen, enjoy it today, and we hope you guys get your asses pounded.
Brad would like that, probably.
Brad, that was aggressive. I'm sorry for the
Just kidding. But, yeah, I mean, we said there's some giant crumbs floating around. There's one. Good for you, Brad. Let's see what happens. Like I said, Giants haven't been playing that bad recently. Probably should have beat Tampa. Should have beat us last time they played. So I can see there's a few things for him to hang his hat on. Now, obviously, like we said, we are close to fully healthy. And if you look at us on paper, the two teams, I mean, we're much better. So we got to get the job done. Doesn't matter about paper. Got to go out and play. Let's go. Hopefully send Brad home crying.
And Tommy, I'm with
Brad
you.
turns the Masters on at 2:30.
It'll be over.
Already at 2:30?
Probably, but they should have a champ by 4. I mean,
Dustin Johnson's way ahead, so right?
No, he's only 2 ahead.
Ooh,
he's only 2 ahead.
Who's coming back?
He keeps coming back to earth, but Cam Smith right now is in second, the Australian.
Where's Rom?
Rom's back or still around 10. DJ's up at 16.
Oh, Christmas.
But no, Tommy, I agree with you with the ratio. I've always been, even though I'm a huge balance guy, I've always been the 55-45. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, 55-45.
That's good.
55-45 because it's not easy to pass, but the league is set up to pass. So you have so many more benefits to try and pass the ball, pass interference penalties, whatnot, right? But with Miles back, you still have to give him a little bit. And he's shown versus both Baltimore and Pittsburgh, even though they've had good run defenses, he's broken one large one each time. So we still got to feed him the rock, but I'm with you on that. Even 60-40, 55-45, somewhere in that range is what I'd like to see.
55-45, you're around that same range, Greg?
Yep.
Wow, Tiger 8 over on the day.
He took a 10 on a par 3.
Holy
he put 2 balls in the water.
Oh, my Lord. Not a good day for El Tigre.
Yeah, Dustin 16, Cam Smith 14, Sungjae Im is 13, and then there's a bunch of guys at 11.
Yeah, so some big cool stuff. So on Fox NFL Sunday, we were featured here. Here, let me turn my camera on real quick.
Oh.
And let my camera on, see if you guys can see this. Probably will be able to. All right, just the comments about Favre and all that stuff. All right.
Oh, nice.
So it was just featured on Fox NFL Sunday. So Really cool.
Giddy up!
Cool stuff. Thanks for finding that. Eddie Brown. Eddie Brown found that for us. So
Thanks, Eddie. Appreciate it.
Attaboy, Eddie.
Good, great find out of you. That's cool. So go ahead. Where were we?
Angry Bear Gaming says he's picking Goddard, Sanders, and Slay. We'll get his first pick today. Kind of with you, Tommy, on that Slay. And he also was asking about offensive linemen. Lane is playing.
Yeah, Lane's playing. No Sayamalo, so we're back with Pryor and Herbig, who haven't played bad. So
isn't the other guy back too, or no? Is
Who?
the other guard back? I don't know. Driscoll?
Herbig?
Driscoll.
Well, Driscoll's out. Driscoll's on.
Yeah,
The inactives today from the Eagles are Studfeld, Jay Jaw, Jason Huntley, Craig James, Brett Toth, and Quez Watkins are your inactives.
Okay.
And then from the Giants, you have the all-time great Dante Pettis, T.J. Brunson, Kyle Murphy, Jackson Barton, and R.J. McIntosh.
Yeah, nobody's.
That's their inactive. So
to
your point, Golden Tate is playing.
Oh, yeah, I mean he's a dog.
He's a gamer. He's a gamer.
Yeah.
Listen, you think his wife ain't trying to pick up that next check, babe? They're trying to get that next payday, and I don't blame her. I mean, I ain't mad at her. Like he should get the football.
I ain't mad at you.
That was a good one, Wells. All right, you guys.
I'm here all day.
Give some predictions.
Yeah, I might have to switch phones over because I'm about to die over here. But I'll be right back if I pop off for a second.
Anthony, I don't think anybody really cares what he says.
I'm not going to be able to see though anymore, so I won't be able to read the comments.
You know what I'm saying, Anthony? I don't think anybody really gets involved in what he said or like, thought that like, oh my God, like how could you, who cares what Brett Favre says? Like, I don't care. I've said this a million times. Anybody wants to listen to me. I don't care if you played sports at the highest freaking level possible. And I also don't care if you watch 10 million hours of game film. That doesn't mean you know what you're talking about. It doesn't mean you have a feel for sports. It doesn't mean you can out-talk me, who does neither. That does neither. All right? So, you know what I mean? I got more knowledge than Brett Favre, and I didn't play quarterback in the National Football League. So it doesn't matter. We take everything these guys say, and we're like, oh, well, you know what I mean? It's Brett Favre. We got to take him serious. He's a Hall of Famer. No, we don't. No, we don't. We don't have to take him serious. We don't have to believe what words come out of his mouth. It's lazy. It's lazy media that wants to keep asking the stupid questions, okay? It's lazy. That's why A2D's here. Let's stop with the laziness. It's a dumb question. We're talking about stuff from 2018, 2017. Why are we having this conversation still? He's not coming back through the fucking NovaCare complex. He's not coming back through the doors. Why is the conversation even still relevant? You want to create controversy? Then talk about Jalen Hurts then. All right? If you want to be Mr. Controversy in the media, then bring up Jalen Hurts' name a million times. Okay? But stop with the Foles and Wentz. It's over. You either rally around 11 or go be a Bears fan. My home. I'm tired of it.
Go be a Bears fan. I like that.
And he's been 2 places since then, so he made the decision to leave. See ya.
Yep.
Joe Smith in the house. What up, Joe?
What up, Joe?
Smith checking in.
Joe Lux. Taking the Chargers today, huh? Chargers are going to blow it late like they've done every other week.
I like the Chargers today. I'm right with them. I think they've been snake bitten recently, Greg. I agree. But
well, yeah, it's why you blow 5 leads in a row.
Everyone's in love with the Dolphins now. I think that flips today. Everyone loves the Dolphins. Dolphins are great. Tua goes to earth today.
You think?
Yep, I do.
I don't know. I like the Dolphins. I mean, I had them before too.
Would?
No. Well, see, this you don't listen. You don't listen.
I like the Dolphins too. I'm just saying today. Just today.
I'm just talking in generality right now, okay? And I don't even know if that's a word.
Generality.
Who's ringing? You?
I
can't conversation.
He's all over the place. He's all over the place.
Can't even talk to him now. Can't even say what we were going to talk about. Now I don't even know what that was. Well, what I thought about the Dolphins is their defense is really. So they're one of the teams that I think will make the playoffs in the AFC because they have the second best. They've given up the second least amount of points in the AFC.
Miami defense is legit. Yeah.
Yeah, their defense is very good. They've been playing very well.
I thought their defense can sneak them into the dance. Is where I think they could do.
As long as Tua doesn't make too many mistakes, I agree.
Exactly. I mean that's a factor, obviously. All right, want to fire some of these games up?
Yeah. Who you like? I mean, you can check my picks; they're already out. But I got some guys I like today.
Pulling it up. Let's run the docket here.
Run it.
All right,
It's weird. There's a lot of 4:00 games today. There's six of them.
Six of them,
which isn't normal.
No, not at all, Greg. I think there's only 5 at 1. I think there's more at 4, which is perfect for us because we're going to tune in. We're going to be locked in on the Birds, and then 4:00 we got a bunch of red zone shit going on.
You got the plethora of red zone.
Yep, love it.
Love it. Eagles Giants. I mean, with all our score predictions.
Yeah, I got 31-21.
We all got a cover there.
Yep.
We'll keep scrolling the board here. Texans at Browns. Cleveland giving Houston 4.5.
Willie Vegas likes the Browns. They're in my picks. Supposed to be wet, rainy, shitty weather, and Chubb's back. I think the Browns are going to run.
Yeah, I think all the 1:00 games have some element of weather involved with them, right? Either wind or rain or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I like Cleveland. Houston just isn't a good team right now.
Yeah, I think Cleveland in the 4.5. Washington at Detroit. Detroit giving Washington 3.
Give me Detroit.
Detroit it is.
This game stinks to me. I should say Detroit. This game to me is it's like you're going to lose your juice. I think that Detroit's going to win by 3, but give me Detroit. I don't know. Is Alex Smith starting?
Mm-hmm.
Give me Washington. Flip that. I'll put my
Alex
thing
Smith
down,
gets
flip it,
a
and
dub.
reverse it. Alex Smith. Let's go.
I'm right with you. Wells. I think Washington wins this football game today. Or they at worst cover it. Cover to 3, which is always that's hard to do. But I think
Big Alex. I think he's going to have a good day. Yeah, give me Alex Smith today.
I ain't going to touch the Jaguars Packers. That's not even touchable.
To me, the Packers are going to roll today in that game.
They should. Buccaneers at
Roll job.
Tampa -6 on the road.
Yeah, I love Tampa today. We already talking about it. I think Tampa, got absolutely embarrassed on Sunday Night Football. That's got to leave a really bad taste in your mouth. I'm sure they're ready to get rid of that taste today.
Yep. I agree. I go Tampa.
I go mortgage talk on Tampa. Like load it up.
What up, Lord?
Back the Brinks up for the Bucks today. That's the kind of response they have today.
Lord, we lost Schroeder, though. We were talking Schroeder on Wednesday. We lost Schroeder to the Lakers. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm surprised we'll lose somebody else to the Lakers. Thought we had LeBron in the house for a minute.
Yeah.
I remember them times.
Breaking news.
I remember those times.
Hey, he's looking at schools. We did a whole show about him.
Yeah, I know. Do you thought you had the inside scoop? Oh, school, I know. He's got a private walkthrough.
I was like Vin Fosh on Twitter.
You should have seen him. He was like
My sources.
He was like Ari in Entourage. He had like 3 different phones going. I can't talk when the back phone's ringing at 1:00 on a Wednesday.
I love Ari Gold. I love Ari Gold. All right, so we all got the Bucks in that one.
Yeah.
Broncos at Raiders. Raiders given 3.
I like the Raiders, and I like Vegas in this.
Yeah, I like the Vegas.
Broncos have been playing better.
Drew Lock's been playing better. I agree. There's a little bit of something to him, especially like in ability to come back the last couple of weeks and make them games.
It's got some mocks, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, give me the Raiders.
Got some toughness. Man, I like what the Raiders do. I like their football team. NFL's weird, man. Give me the Raiders. Give me the Raiders.
Very weird, Tom. That's why the Chargers stand out to me today, because that's a really weird line. Everyone's high on Miami. Chargers keep losing games, and it's only 1.5. Like, to me, that's a Chargers line all day.
Yeah, and listen, I always look at it too. Tua drafted, before Herbert, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Tua drafted before Herbert, so Herbert comes in with a little chip. They're playing great.
So you're going to draft a guy that has doesn't have a hip over me?
Over me? Yep. Okay.
That's how we're going to do it. That's how we're going to play it.
And Herbert's been playing lights out too.
Really good.
Herbert can play.
Well, their defenses let them down big time.
Yeah, their defense is Garbo. No Bosa. Their defense is Garbo.
No Bosa, no Derwin James. It shows you that talent wins.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Talent helps you. All right, so we all like the Chargers in that one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bills at Cardinals. Arizona giving Buffalo 3.
I like the Cards. Another one with the Bills coming off a big win, having to travel. Josh Norman's got COVID. I thought Tre'Davious might not be playing, but he might be playing. But he's been banged up. So give me the Cards. I think the Cards win that game.
Yeah, I'm a big Kyler Murray guy. Give me the Cards.
Yeah, right down the board.
That kid's fun to watch, isn't he, Greg?
He is.
Woo, man.
I say it all the time.
I'm waiting for him to get killed in the field because he just scoots around everywhere. But man, he's fun to watch.
I said it all the time. I'm like, man, I have to eat some crow because we all told him he's an idiot for picking football over baseball, but he sure made the right decision.
Well, yeah, he's gonna get a huge contract. So
yeah.
Oh, I would never tell the kid he's an idiot for being the first overall pick in a sport.
Right? Yeah.
Because now you're getting paid. So that's a lot of guaranteed money. You might never get that money in baseball.
No.
You know, you might never get that guaranteed money in baseball. And what's the hardest thing to do in sports? It ain't playing quarterback at 5'11". I'll tell you that. It's freaking
it's hitting baseball.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
I mean, 5'11's hard enough. Yeah, I don't take anything right away from it. Playing quarterback 5'11".
I mean, it's the two hardest things to do in sports, really. Quarterback, probably the toughest position to play in sports, and then the hardest thing to do in sports is barrel up balls against professional pitchers.
That was both well. Cardinals, it is for me. Seahawks at Rams, 425 or probably the Fox game in a week, I would assume.
I love the over in this game. There's going to be some scoring in bunches in this game. But give me the Rams, actually.
I like the Rams too, Wells. I don't know why.
Seahawks, you want to know why? Because I think the Rams usually somehow get after Russell a little bit. You know, obviously not somehow. Donald and company get after Russell a little
somehow.
bit. And yeah. And to be honest with you, it's just like Seattle is very good. Like I expect them to score points, but I would assume that Metcalf is going to be shadowed by Ramsey. So it could be a big Lockett day for you guys that's playing a little DraftKings, little FanDuel. Could be a big Lockett day. But I expect DK to almost be taken away by Jalen. And I'm sure Russell's going to make plays. That's why I like the over. I just think that the Seattle defense is so bad that Goff has a big day. Real big day.
Yeah, give me the Seahawks just to go opposite you guys.
And there's no like run. I don't know who's running the ball for Seattle. Some guy named Dallas, I think.
DJ Dallas.
Because there's no Carlos Hyde and there's no
Chris Carson.
Yeah.
We'll skip this one. I don't really care about that game. Oh, we'll go Bengals. Steelers -7.5.
Another game that I like the over in. I think the Bengals are going to stay in this game. Give me the Bengals.
No, I agree. I think I Joe Burrow doesn't look like a rookie. And I think he keeps them in the game.
And Ben's banged up. I know he's still playing. He's not like he's not playing, but Ben's banged up.
And the Pittsburgh and the Steelers just they're like us in a way that they always play down to their competition.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like you look 100%. At last week. Against the Dallas.
Except for Cleveland. But besides that, they play down to everybody else.
They play down to everybody. So this could be again another low scoring game, which is tough to cover a spread at that point.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely.
I like
at 8.
I like them. I like the Bengals to cover that game too. Ravens, Patriots, 8:20. Ravens at Patriots.
Yeah, this is another one. Okay, so last year the Ravens smoked the Patriots. If everybody remembers when they played in the regular season, and I said once. I mean, I know that the Patriots are taking on water, but I said once Bill sees somebody, he usually finds a way to take them away. I think they won't let Lamar run on them tonight. And so I think the Patriots will keep it close. I don't think they'll win, but I think they'll cover. I think they're getting 8, right?
7.
7? Okay, yeah. I'll take the Patriots in the 7.
It's in New England, right?
Correct.
I don't know why. Give me the Patriots.
I'll go to the other side of you guys, and I'll take the Ravens. Patriots team talent. It's struggle bus talent wise. So
I know. A lot of guys not there.
I'll go. Ravens for argument. Vikings at Bears, a Monday night game. Minnesota giving Chicago 3. I like the Vikings in that game.
As do I. Vikings seem to be catching a bit of a stride. Dalvin Cook's playing out of his fucking mind.
I was going to say, it helps that Dalvin Cook is playing out of his mind. It's a good stride. That's a good stride to find.
Yeah, put it in the gut. You know what I mean? Put it in the gut. Let the guy go to work. So we're going to get into our crumb of the week before we wrap it up here, and get our own picks in and
get ready for a big football Sunday here. Hopefully, a big Eagles W.
Definitely. I have 2 crumbs.
Oh, double crumbing. Greg is double crumbing.
The first is going to be the Nevada Sport Athletic Commission. Last night, they made an absolute horrible decision of letting what they claimed was a headbutt deem a fight no decision and cost the guy Andrew Maloney his title back. So right after COVID, Maloney lost his Australian Maloney lost his title to the guy he was facing. Hit him with an absolute left hand right to the face, right to the eye. Eye swelled up. The referee called it a headbutt, and they didn't review it. The athletic commission let it stand, and the guy just absolutely dominated him in 2 rounds. So it was before the scorecards could be in play. And they called it a no decision, didn't give the belt back, even though the guy absolutely dominated the first few rounds of the fight. So that is number 1. And number 2 is Bryson DeChambeau. And it has nothing to do with his finish here at the Masters. He's actually playing decent here this last day. But he's trying to reinvent everything, right? Everyone's playing traditional, and they're taking advantage of this course. I have no problem with you doing what you do, but then don't come out after a bad round on Friday and claim that you're sick and you don't feel good and you got to get another COVID test and that you're dizzy. Just say you're playing like shit.
Yeah.
Right. Just own up to it. Own up to it. Don't make excuses that you're sick. You're not feeling well. That's the crumb in me. That's the crumb day.
Woe is me. Oh,
yeah, I'm not playing well.
Boo-hoo, Bryson. Nobody feels well when they wake up. Have a coffee and a cigarette and grow the fuck up.
I was the proverbial, leader supposed to win this week. I was, supposed to do all this, and you didn't do it. All right, it's Augusta. It happens. But don't sit there and claim that you weren't playing or you didn't feel well.
Man.
My tummy hurt. And plus, he lost me in DK.
Right with you on that, Greg.
I went Bryson over
I'll
over
never
DJ.
pick that fucking guy again.
I went Bryson over DJ. If I would have went DJ, I'd be blowing out in DK right now.
Oh, shit. Blowing out.
Wells, what are yours?
You know what? I'm going to go right at ESPN / Rich Eisen. And they're just trying to – okay, so they had a big thing about how Lamar Jackson is saying that the opposing defenses are calling out the plays. They know what we're going to run, and they're trying to blame Greg Roman. They hasn't been calling a good game. Now, to me, this is right on you, Lamar. Guess what? They know what you're going to run because you throw 3 passing plays and you run the football. So, obviously, they know what you're running. Okay? It's like fucking old school Tecmo. There's 6 plays on the board. You're going to guess one every once in a while. Like, they know what you're doing. You throw a fucking wide receiver screen, you throw a tight end seam, and you throw a wide receiver slants. That's all you do. So obviously they kind of know what you're doing. Maybe get better at throwing the football. And stop fucking whining. I hate the whining. Oh, they know what play's coming. You only run 4 plays. So yeah, they know what's coming.
Killing me. That was where I was going. That was where I was going. So I'll never let you go before me. No, it's fine. I'm gonna switch it up. Plenty of crumbs to go around. But no, I'll go something I did this week. I'll go Barstool Philly for clown of the week. You know what I mean? Like, you come in here, you guys come into everybody's city, and that's fine. And enjoy yourself. All right, enjoy yourself, soak it in. Bad things happen here, so soak it in. But what I'll say to you is just be a little more original. I mean, you guys can have a little more originality. Over a clown of the week. We've been doing crumb of the week here for a long time. Crumb of the days, long time. Right? And you guys come in and now we're clown of the week. Clown of the week doesn't fit Philly anyway, right? Crumbs, crumb brulas. That's what That's what we talk here. We talk about crumbs. We don't talk about clowns. Right? It's just, I don't know. It's just, it's good, you know. And just want to take some of the things that work here, take them, you know, soak them in, you know, and maybe we'll have a slice of pizza and we'll break bread one day, you know. we'll break over a pepperoni, you know, 2 forks. We'll call it 2 forks.
Things I do like is Cynthia Freeland's outfit today on NFL Good Game Day Morning. Ooh,
a lot of leather.
Shit. A lot of leather. I like them black pants.
Hello,
Okay,
Cynthia.
Okay.
You took all my fire away, Wells, by taking my.
I apologize for that.
I won't know. There's just no energy with it. I already yelled and screamed about it yesterday.
Yeah.
I sure hope so too, Adam. Be able to rub it in their face.
Can't lose to the Giants just because I can't listen to these fucking Giants fucking crumbs squawk at us the rest of the week. Wah, wah, wah. That's why you just got to go out and get it done today. Get me a W.
That's it. Find a way to win a football game today. That's all we're looking for. Listen, everybody enjoy, you know, their football Sunday. Soak it in. Hopefully you're not off the Bed Bath & Beyond, etc. And if not, listen, sit down, enjoy it. You know, we're going to have something for you post-game. Hopefully coming after a win. So
sun's coming out. Might get a little beach time in.
Tough life down there, Greg.
Yeah, you know.
Tough one. So listen, 4 quarters of good football today. Let's have our most consistent game of the season. But regardless, let's get out of here with a dub any way we can. We don't feel like hearing from Giants fans. Listen,
just got to get it done. Just got to get it done today.
That's it. That's it. Like, subscribe, follow. We love you all. All right. Turn your alerts on. More and more shows being added here. So, you know, don't stop. Don't stop. We're not stopping.
Can't stop, won't stop. A2D Radio. We get down, baby. We get down.
For Tom Renone, Greg Mokovic, Brian Wilson. Sweeps. Hoping you feel better, brother. So everybody out there, listen, enjoy yourselves. We'll see you at 4:30. We'll a little post-game action. Man, it feels like it's like late at night because we're always used to doing stuff late at night. Like 2 in the morning right now. 2 in the morning. Listen, fly, Eagles, fly. Let's go get it.